What's up, guys? My name's Brent Smith.
Kayla Smith.
And we are Cauliflower Ear Family. So we wanted to talk about today on episode 2 of the podcast. We wanted to talk about training with your significant other and also cross-training. I'm sure you've heard us talk about both of these things, but kind of want to touch on them again. I think they're big enough topics to where we can reiterate ourselves.
Hopefully.
So, training with your significant other. I know for me, in the past relationships, I absolutely wanted nothing to do with it. That was my time.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
So,
before we even started dating, we both were like, I'm never dating somebody that does jiu-jitsu, ever. This is my time, and I don't want to share it with anybody else. I don't want anybody telling me what I can and can't do, or treating me differently, or any of that. This is mine and mine only.
Mine.
It's like this selfish desire to just keep a piece of ourselves completely ours.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cupid shot a stupid arrow.
So stupid.
And then we fell in love. And so, you know how you have expectations for everything, like parenting and everything, and then it happens, and you're like, oh, that was silly, and you throw it away. That's how it was.
That's how it was. I don't think it's for everybody. I think it is important to share at least something together, a hobby, cooking, whatever it is. I think that's important, but trying to force your significant other to train, it just doesn't work out. So we were blessed. We're very lucky that we both train. Even though in the past we're like, no, not happening. But there's something really cool about being able to be like, I saw this amazing choke. Can I try it on you? And not have them be like, no.
And I'm like, gi or no gi? Like.
And then usually it's like, that was so awesome.
Can I do it this way? Does this hurt a little bit more?
Yeah. It's like, no, I've kind of felt it on my neck. Like, how can we adjust it to really make it suck?
Super
There's
healthy,
something
right?
beautiful about that.
Can I take a step back real quick?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't force your significant other into anything, but if your significant other wants to try it, I highly do suggest at least trying it. Because I know a lot of couples that one was kind of unwilling in the beginning and then watched their significant other and their love for it, and then got curious, and now they love it as well. So that's totally does happen, and that's a beautiful thing too, because your spouse did something because they love you so much that they tried to enter your world for you. So whether they don't like it or they do, you have to understand that they did that sacrifice for you. And there's something beautiful about that. So they might hate it, then you need to let them hate it, and you can't force them. They might love it, and then now you're gonna grow in your relationship with jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful as well.
I really don't see any cons with the way our relationship is, the fact that we both train.
So a lot of people have certain issues with training with their significant other that I've heard. One would be jealousy. 2 would be when pain ensues with their significant other. 3 is they can't keep their home lives separate from their mat lives. And so those are the top 3 problems that I've heard. For jealousy, we don't have that.
But really none of those apply to our relationship, I guess is what I was saying.
No.
It does happen, but
yeah,
like I said, we're blessed.
We're blessed. Yeah. We're just gonna hang out with our best friend all the time and choke him whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
I choke him way more than he chokes me because I'm so much better.
It's true.
Just kidding.
But it's fun.
It's fun.
There's just something special about being able to share that journey with somebody.
And we understand the crazy intense passion that like nobody else understands. Because we'll just sit there and talk about techniques, and we're just like, oh yeah, like that's so cool. And we get to go to tournaments and seminars together for our birthdays, and that's totally normal. And it's totally normal to want a gi for our birthday. We're 10.
Anniversary.
Yeah. So we understand each other on such a different level because we're both involved in it. And then for the other issues, like for people that aren't us, I think we should cover the jealousy thing. I do believe boundaries in marriage is important. So you got to figure out what you're okay with and what you're not. But jiu-jitsu is not sexual. Just because positions are interesting and uncomfortable doesn't mean jiu-jitsu should be like ever a sexual thing. So he rolls with women, I roll with men. If I wasn't allowed to roll with men, my training pool would be like that big.
Nobody to train with.
And that's just not fair to limit my training or his or our other training partner simply because of our gender. I fully trust him and I'm fully confident in our relationship, so that's not really ever an issue. So maybe figure out where the root of that problem is coming from and try to work on that together.
So yeah, if you're wanting to try and get your significant other to try, don't try to force it down their throat. Suggest it. If they don't go for it, leave it be. They might get interested like down the road. And I've seen that happen. So
sure.
If that's something you want to do, just talk to them about it. And I think in any relationship, that talking is super important.
And then for couples that don't like if when their significant other hurts them, you again, those are expectations. You're gonna have to be like, okay, I only want to flow roll with you. I don't want to actually roll with you. I think it's unfortunate. We hurt each other accidentally.
A handful of times.
Couple times a week.
Yeah.
But we never hold it against each other. It's just like any other training partner. Accidents are going to happen in jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is uncomfortable in general. And if your partner's not making you uncomfortable, they're probably not doing their job well. So
they're treating you like glass then. If you're not uncomfortable, either their technique sucks or they're treating you like a princess.
And he went into this full and well knowing not to treat me like a princess.
And I don't.
So it's going to be uncomfortable, and that's where growth happens, and that's okay. So if you don't like that, you do need to discuss it with your partner. But you have to be understanding that that's part of jiu-jitsu. So it is what it is. And then the last one was, so it's jealousy, injury. What was the third topic?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't know. So
we don't have any problems with it.
Yeah, long story short, it works for us. Might not work for you. Try it. It might work, and it might turn into something really awesome. So next topic, cross-training. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it. I'm sure you've heard us talk about it. I don't know. I guess it depends on what your definition of cross-training is. If you're like, it seems like a lot of old school like instructors like think you're going to take all these magic scrolls that they have given to you and you're gonna just take them to a competing gym and then all of a sudden their gym's better. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. I could watch YouTube videos and learn a lot. And it's going to be the same thing.
And I have an issue with that because if you think that them knowing the same stuff you know means they're going to be better than you, then you do not have faith in your own skill or the skill of your own students. Because if you know the same, then it's really about who can apply that better. So that just is a lack of faith in yourself and your own school, personally.
I really like it. So if I teach a technique, or if I'm going for a certain technique, we'll just say omoplatas, and my students know I'm going for the omoplata, I encourage them to find a defense and escapes. Because if they can find a way to escape, that's just one more thing for me to be like, okay, so that's a possible escape. This is how I'm going to stop it now, which is awesome.
That's how everybody grows.
So, I don't know if that really fits in with cross training, but like, it doesn't matter what other people know. I'm going to have more reps into it than your defense. So.
And he always tells his students to go and train and then like share that knowledge,
Yeah.
like share our knowledge with other people and then go learn and then bring that knowledge back to us. It's not about keeping anything to ourselves, and that's not what jiu-jitsu should be about. It should be about love and sharing and learning and growing as a community. We are a community, guys. We are not just these like separate little tiny groupings of cliques or people. We are a community, and we should be encouraging each other and growing together, sharing the love of it.
I've been told it waters down the sport. I don't know how it's watering anything down, but I think it's a stupid statement. And if you believe that, unlike us right now. No, I'm just kidding. But still, I don't agree with you. If you think that it's watering down the sport, cross-training and sharing techniques and working together as a community is watering down the sport, I don't know what to tell you, because I think that's ludicrous.
I agree, because that's completely the opposite of what I love about jiu-jitsu. So, cross-training. Other people, really, like, we want to travel and train and just meet people. It's not even all about learning. It's also about meeting other people that have the same passion as us, getting to experience new places, making those new friendships. Like here we cross train in our own community, like our own little valley. We cross train because of the friendships that we have. Like, it's not about all these crazy little secrets or beating anybody or any of that. It's just about building these relationships and sharing the love of something with other people. And it's beautiful. And the way that our community is, the schools that allow cross training here, they are so close and tight-knit, and we encourage each other, and you get to see this. It's beautiful. Like, everybody that doesn't allow this is missing out on such a giant community of beautiful and amazing people.
And support. Like,
yeah, support.
People that I've cross-trained with, like, I'll see that they're going to a tournament. I will pay attention. I'll encourage them and be like, you're going to do amazing, man. And then they do, and I'm just like, you're awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, total support. And they're completely separate teams. Like, I represent Jiu-Jitsu Brotherhood. Other schools represent whatever else. I don't care.
It doesn't have to do with anything like that.
We share the mats, so we're brothers and sisters. Sisters.
I think brothers encompasses everything. Please don't.
There was something else I had on cross training. I don't know.
Marriage. This is what happens when you train with your significant other. Cross training.
But yeah, just share the knowledge. Stop worrying about these secret techniques. They're not there.
And why are we allowing politics into jiu-jitsu? Like, scrub it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
You want to train no-gi? Although you're completely wrong, just do it. I'm just kidding.
I train no-gi, so.
And I don't. But regardless, that's a whole nother topic for another episode. Just train. I've said it before. Just train.
Just train.
Stop worrying about stupid stuff and get on the mats. Share the mats with whoever comes through. And train. Pretty simple.
And don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. All right, guys. That's all we got for you today. So to recap, training with your significant other, it's awesome. Try it. Cross-training, do it. Even if people call you a crayonch, f*** them. Oh, I should probably bleep that out.
I can't say that.
Either way, who cares? do you. Keep doing you. Because what they're doing doesn't matter. All right, guys. That is all we have for you tonight. So go over to cauliflowerearfamily.com. Like I said in the last episode, we have our Mother's Day collection going on. We got our Super Mom shirt, which you're not rocking it, but it's awesome.
I did rock it all day.
And then took it off. But yeah, we have some cool Mother's Day stuff. Get your mom rocked out, or your wife rocked out in some Cauliflower Ear Family gear, and then yeah, and she'll love you even more.
Women need to be spoiled. Okay, we mom every day, all day, 365 days a year, and we deserve a nice coffee cup and a nice t-shirt.
Yeah.
Or a rash guard.
I mean, maybe one of everything.
A rash guard. Paracord bracelets. We have beaded bracelets. We need it all. Don't skimp.
So go check that out, cauliflowerearfamily.com, and use discount code ThankYou10. That's been going for a while now, so it might end at some point. I don't know. But save 10% off right now. So check it out. Thanks for watching.
We're not as good at cauliflower.
It doesn't seem like it.
Which is weird.